source. Crowds going wild, they want even more. Sponsors out in the pros of the ride. In BGF, the champion flag. Raise the height, raise the cheer. Those are here, there's nothing to fear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PGF, where we are once again here for the Friday night fights. The fights you will only see, the streamers you will only find here at the Professional Gamers Federation. And I can tell you guys, I am so blessed to be joined by all of these legends. Of course, the Big Mac Daddy Show, the Root and Toon Titan, and my one and only. I'm writing my intro. Go to Larry. I proudly present to you a fucking message from Larry, our commissioner.
This is Commissioner Larry Geiger. And due to the unbelievable tweets, or X's, whatever the hell they're called, of Johnny the Mouth Malone, he will now be forced to face off for the very first match of the Diamond Daddy tournament against the Big Mac Daddy Show. Johnny the Mouth Malone is going into Warzone with the Big Mac Daddy Show. I hope you all enjoy this wonderful match brought to you specially by Larry Geiger. Enjoy.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what
is this? I've never signed up for this, okay? I'm just doing what I want. Look, I am the mouth, okay? You signed me up for this. Why are you reacting? You're making me face my own best friend, my own childhood friend that I've known for over 20 years now. Oh my God, Larry Geiger, you don't know how to cook, okay? Come
Johnny,
on.
please.
This is why, because of my little tweets. Well, I'm sorry if I'm venting and I'm frustrated, okay? Well, guess what? That's every human being in their nature. We all react to our work. Come on, don't you frustrate about your work? Oh, boo boo boo.
I do apologize for this.
I have to deal with shut the fuck up. Come on. Seriously? This is no. You know what, Marcus? I love you, man.
No.
But you know what? I'm done with this.
Johnny,
I'm out.
I can't be
Johnny,
having.
Please come.
Riddance to you. I don't care.
Oh my, Johnny. Oh my gosh, Johnny is gone. Oh my goodness. Johnny, please. We are supposed to be having the very first match of the Diamond Daddy tournament, where the Big Mac Daddy is defending his BRBBC against everyone in the Professional Gamers Federation. And Johnny was surprised. Well, we're gonna have no choice but to move. That's actually we just got another special announcement from the one and only Commissioner Larry Geiger. The Big Mac Daddy Show, you better keep that matchmaking going, because he says just because you don't have a competitor doesn't mean you don't have a competition. So the Warzone race is on. And if Warzone glitching like it always tends to do while the game loads, I will spend this time to explain the match that we have ahead of us. So, well, as you can see, the timer has frozen at 8 seconds. We might need to rerun a quick matchmaking, because as you all know, hackers gonna hack, and Call of Duty is full of them. Mac Daddy, please take this moment to reset while I explain to the beautiful people what exactly we got going on now, because what was once a match has now become a solo challenge for the Big Mac Daddy Show. Assuming we can get Warzone to pull its own head out of its ass. You know, it's not always about how flexible you are. It's what you use it for. And I can tell you that right now, Activision ain't using that flexibility for anything other than self-gratification. But that does not stop the PGF, because at the Professional Gamers Federation, we put our gamers through the ringer. And Larry has his sights set directly on the Big Mac Daddy show. I imagine he had this whole diabolical plan to put friend against friend when he chose Johnny the Mouth Malone, who is gone, to go up against Mac Daddy. Well, a freak out later, and I'm here by myself running the whole circus. But that's all right, because I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be. So for this Warzone match, we have a special treat. The Big Mac Daddy has to survive by himself in an endurance race across the Warzone map, where he jumps down or drops down. He must land in the Lovin' Resort in the top left corner of the map, where he will go all the way down to the gas station in Old Town. From that gas station, he will continue forth through the treacherous city of whatever the hell this map's called. I honestly don't know. It's Warzone. It's kind of a joke nowadays. But as he goes through this Warzone map, he must make his way to the Sorokin Industrial Gas Station. That is his last waypoint. From there, it is a straight shot in the moment that the Big Mac Daddy show arrives back at Lovin' Resort. He has won the first match, and we will persevere on. So the Big Mac Daddy show, you have quite the match ahead of you. And I feel like we got into something. So as we go down the digital octagon, I got one question for you. Do you think you got what it takes to survive Larry's Diamond Daddy Challenge? Oh my goodness. Johnny, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, amazing stuff. The Mac Daddy confident as always as we find a working server where Mac pulls out a shotgun that seems about as effective. I always just say the U.S. economy. I got to come up with a new joke. But the Mac Daddy is ready. The Canadian economy, which we just heard a lot about earlier before the show. But as you see now, none of that matters, because no prime minister can stop the Big Mac Daddy show from jumping into Warzone and absolutely dominating the competition. Because the Mac Daddy is flying solo, y'all. Right now, he has no help, and he is in duos. So Lovin' Resort up in the top left. Larry Geiger has a very interesting idea when it comes to fair competition. And after what the Mac Daddy's been saying to him lately, I'm not going to be surprised when Larry pulls out all the stops to try to dethrone our current double champ. He said, bad Taco Bell aside, the gas being your least bit of problem, the Mac Daddy is not going to be stopped because he's going straight to that vehicle about. Great drop, Mac. All right, the Mac Daddy is on the ground with a pistol, not even spending time to loot. He is going straight to the vehicle because he has one thing in his mind, and that's to embarrass Larry on another challenge. All right. So the Big Mac Daddy plans his attempt. He does have to stick to the main roads for the most part. The Mac Daddy, not big on finding north, gets himself out of the Love Resort and onto the highway, not wasting any time at all getting onto the road. So, Mac Daddy, what is your strategy here as you solo yourself into Warzone? I mean, like an old fish left under a car hood. Call of Duty has been getting pretty stinky as of late because in terms of operational, just at its core, the game is barely hanging on. Call of Duty is an old game. We have been playing Call of Duty for, I want to say, 20 plus years at this point. As Mac navigates the treacherous city streets, I'm just reminded by how simple it used to be. As the digital octagon screams to life. Oh, the Mac Daddy already has a target on his back. Mac Daddy working himself into the center of the city. This oh my gosh, nobody expected a stream sniper to come after the Big Mac Daddy with a single shot to the back of the head. The Mac Daddy now has to survive the gulag. Unfortunately, the Mac Daddy taken down by Warzone. He is one lucky camper, though, because by the maniacal laugh on Larry's face, I can tell he's enjoying this way too much to stop. Yeah, I already know, Larry. So guess what, Mac Daddy? Due to a technicality, Johnny the Mouth Malone lost that match the second he walked off. Your Diamond Daddy tournament continues whether you like it or not. Thank you, Mac. I tell you, man, I'll just take it back to here because one of the issues when the PGF goes into the IRL, we deal with DWEEBS, and that spells dweebs. Because at the end of the day, if you got to have an unfair advantage to know where someone's going to be because they had already followed his map pings. No, we don't work on a delay here. We're the PGF. We take on all challenges to our faces. Well, unfortunately for Mac, fortunately for Mac, Johnny's quitting is what allows him to continue on as our BRBBC. So Mac Daddy, the Diamond Daddy tournament is not over because Larry isn't done with you. So
good. You know what? I want to give these people a show because last week Larry kicked me off. The Big Mac Daddy's here. You're double champ. I'm going to retain this belt and I'm going to be beautiful as ever, baby. Woo!
Beautiful words said. And I tell you, I'm so excited because as the Mac gets challenged, he's only going to show us more and more of what makes him the Professional Gamers Federation champion. So let me tell you what we got going on next. Because coming up next, the Big Mac Daddy is going back to Fall Guys. That's right. We are flicking the beans like nobody has done before because our champions do it best here. The Big Mac Daddy show, I believe, won the BRBBC in the Fall Guys. And the Bouncing Betty herself is here to take on the MacDaddy in the first to fall match. Now, as Larry loves to put on the brakes for our Big Mac Daddy, the Mac Daddy must wait 3 seconds every round before his character can move. After that, the Mac Daddy must fight to be in front of Bouncin' Betty, because if Mac Daddy gets eliminated before Bouncin' Betty does, or if either of these champions grab the crown, it's all over for Mac. The last standing competitor wins, and I know that Bouncin' Betty has something to say to the Mac Daddy.
I am very much looking forward to tonight's competition, because this essentially is giving Mac what he deserves. He has wronged every single gamer in the PGF, and now we really get to show him what it has done to us and really give him his comeuppance. I mean, thinking he can take out a ref and her toes and then fight me and think he can break all the rules just because he decided to take the game into his own hands and cheat, in my opinion, I think that deserves some punishment. So Larry is fully justified in making go through these challenges with a little bit of extra effort. And so I'm really excited to be able to show him that I
hate to break it to you, Betty, but we are in the game already. So we are down into the digital octagon where the Bouncin' Betty and the Mac Daddy show are facing off once again in Fall Guys. And as you can see, Mac Daddy, I'm sure he waited those 3 seconds. And that advantage is no surprise. The Bouncin' Betty is taking advantage of it. As you can see, Mac Daddy is right behind her. Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Oh no, oh no.
The Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
What?
Oh my goodness, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has broke into the match against Bouncin' Betty and the Big Mac Daddy. Root is not supposed to be here. But unfortunately for Mac, during the Diamond Daddy turn, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan is chasing Mac.
I'm so close.
This shouldn't be the fucking Daddy Diamond Challenge. This is more like the Stream Sniper on Mac Daddy Challenge. This is bullshit.
Oh my gosh, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, I don't even know how he managed to get into the match. Well, I do, because at the PGF, our servers treat it just like it is a LAN party, and our gamers must constantly deal with the ribbings and apparent sabotage, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, of each other. Mac Daddy managed to get across the finish line as well as Bouncin' Betty. Rootin' Tootin' Titan, what are you doing up there? What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I figured I could give, one of the better people in the PGF a little hand. People say he deserves it, but he doesn't.
Oh my goodness, Rootin' Tootin' Titan. This is insane. Anything can happen at the PGF Live. Let's get back down to the digital octagon while this Diamond Daddy tournament match continues. Bouncin' Betty, how is it going down there in the digital octagon? How's it feel to be up against Mac Daddy again?
It feels good. It feels like justice. And the fact that Rootin' Tootin' Titan came in and made sure that Mac was given what he deserves makes it even better. I'm feeling good.
Ha. Well, unfortunately, with our lack of referees due to 3 out of the 5 toes needing reconstructive surgery, we still find ourselves without enforcement in the digital octagon. So much like Bouncin' Betty had to face you in Halo, you now have to face her with the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. So right now we see the Rootin' Tootin' Titan immediately going for the Big Mac Daddy. Obviously, Mac now has to keep an eye on not only Bouncin' Betty, but also the Rootin' Tootin' Titan to try and clinch this Fall Guys challenge.
And I love it. If Mac thinks that he can stack everything against everyone else, I think that we have the absolute right to do what we need to do to win. He doesn't deserve this belt.
Oh no, the Big Mac Daddy getting pushed. Doing well though, almost at 100% zone time. This is not the first time the Mac Daddy has had to chase a circle. Oh, and just like that, the Big Mac Daddy gets qualified in spite of the Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
He looks better with the sleeves off. Well, exactly. He thinks he can dish it all out, but he can't take any of it. Almost there.
Oh no, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan and Bouncin' Betty eventually managed to qualify. Oh, just kidding. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan may have left his Bouncin' Betty behind. Come on, Bouncin' Betty, you got this.
Absolutely not. I don't stop fighting, Mac.
The Rootin' Tootin' Titan cheering on his Bouncin' Betty. No! Unfortunately, the Bouncin' Betty has been bounced out of Fall Guys. Oh no, Betty, this was your big chance. And unfortunately for Mac, he still has to face off against the Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
Get him, Titan! Get him, Titan!
Larry is on a tirade right now, and I can tell you, all signs point to it's not my show anymore, and I'm simply here to say what's going on. So now, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, where you once were just an invader, you now have a challenge up to you, because if the Big Mac Daddy show does beat you, Larry says you will have a handicap in the next Apex match. Oh my gosh, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, not quite sure what that means, but the Mac Daddy is off to a strong start. Oh no, taking a little lick to the back of the head, and he keeps on ticking. Oh my goodness, the Big Mac Daddy is making my heart stop. I do not see the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Unfortunately, we are not queued up on his camera yet. But right now, all eyes are on. Oh, and just like that, the Big Mac Daddy show survives. Oh my gosh. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan has self-eliminated, and now... You know what? At this point, I just want to see what the outcome is. So, Rootin' Tootin' Titan, we will see you on the next match. But for now, the Big Mac Daddy show is up on the final round of Fall Guys.
You'll get him. You'll get him an Apex, Root.
Let's see if he's got what it takes to win the crown. The Digital Octagons comes to life again as GPB comes into the chat and is cheering on the Big Mac Daddy.
It's all about the principle, Mac. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, the Big Mac Daddy has an enemy. Oh no, will he be able to stay alive? Nothing stops the Mac Daddy, and that's including some little bean. Oh my gosh. The Big Mac Daddy, of course, manages to stay alive like the professional gamer that he is. The Mac Daddy talking big, and he's earned every word because absolute domination is the phrase of the day, and Mac Daddy is unrelenting in his want to stay alive. Unbelievable. Mac Daddy is just giving a master class on Fall Guys. Oh no, Mac! This is the kind of competition you can only find at the Professional Gamers Federation! Amazing! Even though he did not win the round, he won the match. Congratulations to you, Big Mac Daddy, on that victory against not only Bounce and Betty, but also the Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
Man, that was absolutely dynamite.
Unbelievable stuff. I can tell you right now, from Stream Snipers in Warzone to surprise professional gamer sabotage and Fall Guys, the Diamond Daddy tournament is going fantastic so far, and anything can happen here at the PGF, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. I gotta quit picking up my glass. You gotta steal my soul again. But guess what? We are not over, and we are not done. Because at the PGF, when you go against Larry Geiger, you go against the power of God. And he has more planned for you, Mac Daddy, because coming up next is Apex like you've never seen before. Because anybody can just go and drop and grab a gun and die for 8 hours at a time. That's a lot of Apexing. But at the PGF, we show that it's not about the meta. It's not about how many YouTube help videos you watch. It's about having the inherent core of a gamer. It doesn't matter if you're playing Mario or if you're dominating Apex. At the core of every video game is a silver golden thread. And our professional gamers not only see it, they can paint with that thread like you've never seen in your life. So what's coming up next is Apex Legends Rat Match. That's right. No guns, no help, no chance. Our two professional gamers are going into the world of Apex Legends, and they have to hide. They have to run. They have to squirm and do everything they can to stay alive. Because in the sweat fest that is Apex Legends, the only way to make it harder is to take away their guns. And that's exactly what Larry Geiger has done to Mac Daddy. Now, one thing that I have to bring up is Rootin' Tootin' Titan and the Big Mac Daddy. They have a little bit of a history. It started with a very wild debut from the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, where the Big Mac Daddy took advantage of a distracted Root. Play the thing. After that, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan had his sights set on championships and the heart of a little lady. Well, unfortunately, the Big Mac Daddy show felt that that type of thing shouldn't exist in the PGF. And after the Rootin' Tootin' Titan was horribly embarrassed on the biggest live show in the world. I mean, guys, it was the most embarrassing thing I had ever seen in my life. Just hang your head, walk away, never go back into public. It was unbelievable. Like, my skin still hurts. Sorry, Root. Sorry. But what did he do? The Mac Daddy gave the Rootin' Tootin' Titan exactly what he needed. Hard words and hard love. Play that.
Damn right.
John, you fucking...
Sometimes you just gotta say it how it is, baby.
Well, and you know how it is? John is a loser. That's how it is. Not Johnny. God, I miss him. But you, John, are the worst person I've ever met in my entire life. So,
fuck John.
Clips aside, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan definitely has something to say to our one and only Mac Daddy. Oh my goodness. We are dropping down. And as you can see, the Rootin' Tootin' Titans got some harsh words for the Big Mac Daddy show. Mac Daddy, while Root messes with his audio again real quick, you got anything to say in
Can't hear me. Can't hear me.
Well, that is a good question, and unfortunately, nobody could hear you because the audio took a quick kerfuffle. As we go again, Mac, are you there? What in the...
There?
All
'Cause
right.
he's not going to be in a few weeks.
Yep, so I gave John a hard time, and now all of a sudden our audio... But I do believe we have switched to the backup, and we are back at it.
As much
Yeah.
as John is annoying, he's the heart and soul of this operation.
All right. We got our gamers back. Unfortunately for all of us, we missed an
Fucking
epic
shit-stain
and
on the
amazing
Life
rant
Society.
by the Mac Daddy. So if you got another one in you, sir, do you have anything to say to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan?
Little fucker, give me that goddamn thermite.
That's my thermite.
Amazing enough, our gamers are for some reason staying together in the rat match. Now, the entire point of this match is these two gamers are essentially helpless. Without a gun to dissuade other competitors from just full bum rushing you, the only way to survive in Apex is to truly have skill. And what you are going to see from our gamers is skill like no other. They will zip. They will dive. They will scream in terror. Just so these guys know you don't mess with the crazy guy. Sorry, I got a little distracted by that audio, but I'm coming back. I'm resyncing the chakras. And then I got to fix that. We are back at 98%, right, John? Okay. All right. So as we jump over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titans feed, we see that he is not letting... Oh my Lord, it's all happening fast. Okay, he is not letting the Big Mac Daddy get very far from him. Root,
Hey, if I'm
what
gonna
is
rap
the
best,
plan?
Well, if like I said, he's the biggest rat of them all. So if I'm gonna do my best in the rat challenge, then I might as well follow him, see what he does, right? See his strategies.
Bold strategy from a bold Titan. Big Mac Daddy, how does it feel to know that you got a shadow when the entire point of this match is try to not be seen?
Oh, let me tell you, I got a few tricks up my sleeve to get the attention on the route. All right, he can follow me all he likes. But at the end of the day, the Big Mac Daddy's going to be on top, just like he always is in the PGF.
Strong words as always as we jump back over to the Big Mac Daddy show.
Gonna chill here for a few seconds, wait for this ring to close in.
Oh my goodness, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan not making it easy for the Big Mac Daddy to stay in one place.
Ah,
Oh, it's just a little thermite. It's
I'm glad
one
the
of the
cameraman
many
didn't
things.
see what was going on there. We'll try again next time.
Oh
All right,
my.
we got no gunshots. We got edge of ring. We're gonna do beauty in this rat challenge, let me tell you. The Big Mac Daddy's a skilled gamer, but he's no stranger to finding the loopholes to victory now and again. Oh, baby. Let's go get that Evo, get our shields up to blue.
Of course, one of Mac Daddy's most famous loopholes is during the Halo challenge where he had to select a skull, where he, of course, selected the skull that gave him unlimited ammo. Mac Daddy is no stranger to finding the way through. Isn't that right, Mac?
Absolutely. You know, all these dweebs just try to play fair, try to play nice. Well, okay, this is gaming. And I come from a time where you wouldn't get banned for dropping F-bombs, okay? Or C-bombs. You could just have free reign. Do whatever the fuck you want. But now people are getting banned. People are getting tattled on. You know what? This guy right here looks like a fucking tattler to me.
Oh, throwing grenades at each other. I do remember a time when there was friendly fire with Apex Legends.
I think you must be drinking because there's no such thing.
Well, just because I remember it doesn't mean that it happened, but that doesn't seem to matter much right now because as our gamers have to move closer to the circle, they have to enter some territory that may or may not have enemies in it. So as the circle closes, so does the punishment that may happen to our professional gamer.
It won't be me getting the punishment, that's for sure.
Look, Root, I already beat you once. You came into Fall Guys. I dropped you both. How about you do us all a favor and fuck right off again, huh?
Oh, okay. You know, they call you the Big Mac Daddy, but it should be the Big Rat Daddy, honestly.
Hey,
You ever heard of
call
the
it
Rat
as you
King
like.
before? You ever
Call
heard
it.
of the Rat King?
Call it however you'd like. But I'm the only double champ, okay? And I'll be only the ever double champ, okay? Because none of you fucking weasels got what it takes to compete with me, okay? Look, I got whole events named after me, all right? You can carry your belts, you can win your matches, but I am the PGF, okay?
Call yourself the PGF, this and that. Get us on a game like that requires actual skill, and you'll see the drop off of the Mac Daddy.
Look, if you want a game with skill, you take a look at For Honor. Fighting for honor, literally. And the Big Mac Daddy, let me tell you, just did beautifully that time around.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to watch the Big Mac Daddy playing For Honor again.
Well, of course, the Big Mac Daddy show is referring to the match where he won the Professional Gamers Federation Championship belt, where it was him versus Bud Nustin in a 10-round, literally to the 10th round, 1v1 duel. And I can tell you right now, it has been one of the most exciting exchanges between our professional gamers that we have
Duel of the
seen.
Ages.
A battle of the ages. If you haven't seen it, Eric, I recommend jumping on down because that was a fight for the ages. And also, welcome to each and every one of you amazing people in the Digital Octagon. We love to have you here. And right now we are with the Big Mac Daddy Show and the Rootin' Tootin' Titan in a rat match. For those unfamiliar with a rat match, it is a no-gun, good luck style match where our gamers must be evasive, be elusive, and be better. Because to make it to the end means you're the best. And to do it without guns means you're even better. Oh, the Big Mac Daddy Show using his smoke to draw attention to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. We will jump over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, hopefully a little smoother this time. There it goes. And so Rootin' Tootin' Titan, what does it feel like to be in one of the sweatiest battle royales without the means to actually use a weapon? Oh my goodness, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
You know, it makes it easier for me. You know, I'm a professional with the throwing stars and the grenades and the movement. So gunfights aren't my biggest flaw, honestly. I just keep it going. We're going to catch up to the Big Mac Daddy here and be able to weasel him out of his hiding spot. Make sure he doesn't stay in one place too long.
Always willing to be humble. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan is focused on the goal. And we jump over to the Big Mac Daddy Show, who has found himself inside the circle and
Let me
inside
show you
the building.
Beautiful rat spawn. Look at this. Unbelievable.
Nobody knows rat spots like the Big Mac Daddy Show.
It's a shame it's not in the ring, though. It's a shame it's not in the ring.
A few inches from greatness is the story of too many men's lives But the Big Mac Daddy is willing to crouch wherever there's crouching to be crouched. And we are down to 8 squads and 20 people. But much like the NBA, nothing really you care about happens until the very end. So this game isn't over. And also, thank you very much, Eric. That's an amazingly polite thing to say. All right, so we have the Big Mac Daddy Show and the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. Both amazingly have not run into a single soul. So as our focus of our professional...
They can feel our aura. They don't want to come near us.
The aura of a champion is a strong one, but once the bullets start flying, it will be pretty interesting to see how our professional gamers hold up. So as Matt crouches, we jump over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who will begin to get a count because he is using a weapon. That's a 1. All right, he puts that weapon away.
What a dweeb!
Hey, I wasn't using it on a person. I was using it on a crate. It's different.
Well, I'll tell you, being the commentator, the producer, and the referee is one hell of a deal, and it's probably half of why I'm bald. But we jump back over to the Big Mac Daddy Show, who is still moving and grooving, a surprisingly active Big Mac Daddy. A lot of times when you are not dealing with a professional gamer, you find true rats who find a hole, stay in it, and don't do anything at all. But not our professional gamers.
Sorry, I'm not File MK, all right?
File MK famously known for hiding in the truck. But amazing enough for somehow our professional gamers have made it to almost the 4th ring and have not managed to run into anyone. I don't know if this is luck or skill. All I know is I love it. We're going to jump back over to...
Well, I tell you, if any of my great viewers are in the chat, you already know the Big Mac Daddy's got this. You know he's the Rat King in Apex Legends. All right? This ain't my first fucking rodeo, okay?
I think I found the most comfiest spot in the entire Apex map.
Jumping over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan, who's
Yeah, I think
laying
he's in
in
the
bed,
fucking
ready
toilet.
for head. Look at him go.
Well, I've got my magazines here, and I'm ready to read, learn a little bit more. Always improve myself.
Rootin' Tootin' Titan, what type of magazines are those, and how sticky are the pages?
Oh, we're hearing gunfire.
Oh,
Answer
no.
that question.
We got to jump over to the Rootin' Tootin', the
there
Big
they
Mac
are.
Daddy, who has finally found himself an enemy. Now this is where it starts to get a little squirrely because...
Oh, yeah, get his ass! Get his ass!
Oh,
Oh,
no!
yeah!
This is what happens when you have a gun in Apex. It'll be quite interesting to see what happens once I let the Mac Daddy know that he only has 10 seconds left on his hiding counter. Stay in a spot
Goddamn
too
rules
long.
are fucking bullshit.
Ooh, how about you take the advice and move into the zone?
So
I was
I've
already
just
in
been...
it, motherfucker.
I've just been made aware that there is a 30-second sit counter. You couldn't have come up with a better name than that, Larry. A sit counter, which means you can only sit in one place for 30 seconds. That doesn't rhyme. So
Mime.
we could have done a lot better than that, the PGF, but when your marketers aren't doing it and Larry's just kind of sitting next to you, breathing heavy, you just kind of make it happen. So as we go, I believe we are still with the Mac Daddy Show, who just had a friendly grenade whiz by. It's pretty amazing to see what these gamers are going to do as they try to survive in this very, very small hole.
You know, Max used to surviving in small holes.
Switching back over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan. The walls are
looking at
getting
people
tight and the doors are getting closed. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan finds himself in a tight spot, but how long until that counter starts? Not right now because the Rootin' Tootin' Titan has moved to another spot. So we will jump back over to the Big Mac Daddy show. Amazing stuff. Without weapons, our professional gamers have managed to secure the best position in this zone. Any professional Apex player would already be here. Hence why the professional gamers are here right now. So with 4 squads left and no idea how many people, will our professional gamers be able to squeak out an amazing end?
Oh, wow.
Jumping over to the Rootin' Tootin' Titan.
Almost shot a smoke screen there. That would have been bad.
Mac Daddy with an almost slip. The Rootin' Tootin'. Oh my God. The Rootin' Tootin' Titan. I do believe was either just shot or. Yes! The Rootin' Tootin' Titan is down! I switch over to the Big Mac Daddy, who has managed to survive!
Yeah, no, come get me. Come get me. If you're so good, come get me. Let's keep it going.
The ultimate Rat King has once again shown himself. Unbelievable. Will the Rootin' Tootin' Titan try to get over to Mac Daddy?
Get over to Mac Daddy. He needs to get over to me.
Apparently we have. Oh my
that?
gosh, and this is also what you get at the Professional Gamers Federation. It's about winning, not having it handed to you. So
Yeah.
even though the Mac Daddy has already won the match, he is guaranteeing that the PGF has an amazing show. And with zero, oh my goodness, the Mac Daddy manages
Snipers!
to secure 4th place with no guns at all. I am blown away right now.
These fucking chumps are lucky because I was about to pop a bat and I was gonna say fuck the rules and start spraying and praying and whooping some ass.
To get in a top 5 situation while trying is one thing. To do it with no guns in Apex Legends is the kind of thing that you can only see here at the PGF. So as Z-Diz comes into the chat and asks where is his brother? Well, you tell me, Diz, because he walked away because he was going to have to face off against the one, the only, the Mac Daddy. But I can tell you right now, when it rains, it pours, because Rootin' Tootin' Titan, you put your heart into that one, I could tell, but you might have been trying to mess with the Mac Daddy a little too much because it ended up getting you killed. And if you come in second, it's impossible to be first. And that's exactly what our Big Mac Daddy himself did. He has once again locked in a victory during the Diamond Daddy tournament. Mac, how does it feel?
Well, you know, let me tell you, we gave this chump 2 tries to try to beat me. He wasn't even supposed to be in Fall Guys, but we allowed him to stay because, you know, we feel sorry for him because he got turned down. All right? Then this chump thought he could take me on in a rack challenge in Apex Legends. Not a chance, buddy boy. Not a fucking chance.
Oh my goodness, Mac Daddy, you must feel good right now going into the final match of the tournament. Now you haven't been told, you've been told the what, but you haven't been told the who. And one thing I can tell you is I haven't been more excited for a match in over 4 years, Mac. And I know that number is significant to you because 4 years ago was the last time you faced off against in a legitimate, sanctioned match against the oily Arcader. So the Big Mac Daddy Show, your BRBBC right now, if you want to hold on to it and remain the double champ, you have to defeat your old partner, the oily Arcader. And you can only see that here on the PGF when we come back.
What's going on, everybody? It is Button Austin, future PGF champ, NEAFL champ, football stud, all around. You guys know. We got some packages from the PGF, couple light things. You know, they're trying. I'm used to it. A lot of companies give me stuff to promote me, want me to stay with their program. So we're gonna give these things a look. We're gonna bust them open and see what the PGF hype is all about. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started with this first one. We got a big box here. It's pretty good. All right. Oh, now this. Okay. PGF poster. Of course they want me to join the PGF. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? I mean, File definitely doesn't. He's ruining it. He's trying to make sure I don't get anyone to see his cheeks this Friday. But, so far so good. Poster's looking real nice. Cannot wait to hang that up. Trying to figure out where we're going to do. Let's move on to the next one. Ready? Ooh. Official PGF book. I'm gonna come up with a lot of ways to embarrass File with this one. A lot of ideas are gonna be written down in this. I can use this to keep track of all my accolades too. You know, starting to run out of space in my notes folder. I've already got champion, All-American. You guys know the vibe. Pretty good. Not too shabby. And you already know we had the big package. We got to save the best for last. But I haven't been able to flex my jacket yet. So I feel like with this last one, we really got to show everything off. Give you guys the full experience, right? Here. What do you got? Oh, my. Nice. Ooh. Official PGF duffel bag. They are right. There is only one. GG. GG indeed, File. Woo. Tell you what. PGF care package hype definitely lived up. Well, what can I say, guys? Amazing bag, amazing book, amazing poster, amazing quality. Nothing less to expect from a company like the PGF. Make sure you guys are tuned in this Tuesday for the first ever Battle Pass. I'm going to be there, where I'm going to announce the platform that I'll be embarrassing File in his underwear this Friday at the Battle of the Balls.
We got some fucking mail! Not one, not two, but 3 packages from the official PGF. Come on, let's go. Fuck yeah. Come on. If you guys haven't followed any of the PGF socials yet, go to fucking Kick, Twitch, fucking Bumble, I don't know, Grinder, whatever the fuck all those, I don't know, man. Well, let's not, what are we opening first, huh? Whoa, what are we opening first? The fucking brown one? Let's go brown. Let's go brown. Where does it open? Is this a joke? Huh? Larry! Is this a fucking joke? My God. Oh, baby. Get the fuck out! Greatness starts here. So let's get that fucking film off there. Look at that! The fucking notepad? What? You guys want fucking PGF merch? Go to the official PGF.com. You can get this thing right here, I believe. That's beautiful. No love letter, but we got ourselves a notebook to write down all of the garbage plays that File does. All the rat maneuvers, all of it. It's going down in this book right here. Right here. Beautiful. All right, number 2. Number 2. Oh, baby. Oh, look at this. Oh, there is only one. I gotta go put this on. Oh my God. Yo, PGF. Yo, like unbelievable, right? I'm gonna be just covered in PGF drip. What do we got in here? It's in a towel? What? What? Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. Come on, baby. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Oh, baby. It doesn't fit good. It fits great! Woo! Look at this.
Man, get the fuck out of here! What's going on, Mac Daddy? It's been a while, hasn't it, bud? It's been a little bit. And I can tell you, yeah. Mac, you got lucky, and you know it. All right? I know you better than anybody else in this world, and I know a bitch when I see one. And guess what? I know you so much that I know when you a bitch. 2 plus 2 equals 6, bitch. And that's how it's going down today. Because you gotta play against all these little kids. Bunch of youngins. They don't know how to game. They don't know how to do shit. But I do. I know your tricks. I know your little shits. They ain't gonna work today. Well, I can tell you when it comes to Larry, I've been having a little bit of, let's say, phone calls about it.
Yeah, apparently I muted Larry. John, whoever's out there, the Big Mac Daddy's muted. The people in the PGF are telling you that I'm muted. So you're gonna get your shit together instead of making these stupid challenges and get this fucking show on the road.
Well, clearly, John doesn't just fuck with Mac, he also fucks with Oily. So I guess that gift basket of lotion and loofahs, John, was it good enough for you? Well, guess what, you stupid bitch? Once I'm done with Mac Daddy, I'm gonna go out to your 97 Geo, which is yellow. Who has a yellow Geo? You do, John. And since you don't know how to do your job right, I'm gonna take that yellow Geo, I'm gonna pick it up over my head, and I'm gonna put it on Mac Daddy's Cadillac. And then I gotta get everybody in one fell swoop. So if you don't want that to happen, John, I highly recommend you stop being a dipshit and do your fucking job right, John! Was that so fucking hard? Anyway.
You see when Oily comes around and starts dripping and sweating all over everything, it all goes to shit. And that's one reason I stepped away from that bastard. All right? Everywhere he goes, everything goes to shit. Oiled up, sweaty, dirty. Look at me right now. I'm fucking sweating like a goddamn pig just because of this chump in here.
Just because you find yourself in the oily sauna, baby, don't be surprised when you start to sweat, because it gets hot here. And you know what, Mac? You know what? Come here. You know, I think it's about time.
What is going on here?
John is a jackass, but you know who isn't? The oily arcade. Cause Mac Daddy, I got a little secret for you, bud. And I've been working on this for a long, long time. You see, do you remember, Mac Daddy, why I came back to the PGF in the first place? Well, that's because you had a little plan against a good friend of mine, Mr. Bud Nustin. And well, me and Nustin got to talking. And we thought instead of me just kicking your ass in Halo, we figured it would be a good idea for Mr. Bud Neston himself to go ahead and face off against you, baby. So let me go ahead and let you know that I'm not the final boss today, Mac. Bud Neston is, baby. And I can't wait to watch you get your ass kicked in Fortnite. So good luck, Mac. It's not our turn today. I'll get you in the future. But for now, Bud Neston's gonna take care of it. Have fun, you two. The Oily Arcader have been working together this whole time with Larry Geiger. What we thought was going to be a match between the Big Mac Daddy and the Oily Arcader in Halo Infinite has turned into a Fortnite Sky Base challenge. Our two professional gamers must go into Fortnite, collect all the resources, climb to the highest peaks, and the last one to fall after splitting off will be our new BRBBC holder. And I cannot believe that this is happening, and I can't wait. Mac Daddy, the rug pull of the century has happened. I want to give you a moment to let the world know. I think Larry got you on this one.
Yeah, Larry, you got me. And it took you how many fucking weeks upon months to get the Big Mac Daddy, all right? Yeah, a round of applause to you. You finally woke up. Now this is what I'm talking about. Fucking get me in this goddamn name with Dustin. Whew. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I can do, baby.
Well, I can tell you, Fortnite isn't your forte, but Mac Daddy never one to not accept a challenge. Have you ever done a sky base before?
I know what no fucking sky base is, and I'm seeing some people out there saying that Dustin was muted that whole time, so that beautiful monologue wasn't fucking heard.
In no way could that be true. Of course it could, because we have a guy like John in the PGF.
Fuck
Is
John.
that real? Was he muted that whole time? Nustin, are you there?
I'm here. Is John? We've been asking this all night. Is John there?
Let's find out, because I'm pretty sure this will be the last one John makes it out alive.
Scared.
So as Mac readies up, Nustin, I can hear you now, and you are beautiful and amazing. You know, I hate to have you do it twice, but if you got some words that you want to make sure the people of the PGF and your thousands and thousands of fans screaming in the digital arena, you just hit him with them again, man. What did you say to Mac?
Right.
What did we all miss?
You're right. I can't let that beautiful monologue not grace everyone's ears. I was just telling people, Max used to normally be in the drill in this scenario, but now I'm going to show him what it's like to be the nail. This is a screw job to end all screw jobs, all right? A certain person of a certain company would be jealous of this screw job, but I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to kick ass.
Oh man, that is so beautiful, and I thank you for giving it to us again, because when it comes to competition, it's not just in the video game, it's also a mindset. And as you can see right now, Bud Nustin has the mindset of a champion. So as we go down into the digital octagon, I can't help but wonder, how will Max survive this challenge? So
what is this?
the way this challenge works, you and Bud Nustin must land in the same area. Collectively, you will get to max materials. Once that has happened, you will build to max height, and from that point, you will separate. You will each have your own individual sky base, and whichever sky base gets shot out last, you will be the new BR BBC holder. Good luck to you both, and I cannot wait to see how this all goes down.
I can't wait to lift that PGF gold, baby. Tell you what, this is a long time coming for Mac.
Bud Nustin has been waiting for this moment since I don't remember the name of that event, surprisingly enough, but I do remember that
Night of Nightmares.
Night of Nightmares, thank you very much. I do remember that during the Night of Nightmares, we saw a For Honor 1v1 duel of the ages. MacDaddy and Bud Nustin going back and forth like two champions would. It was a truly amazing sight to see, and I highly recommend, if you have not seen the Night of Nightmares, you go back and watch these two amazing competitors face off against each other. But the Night of Nightmares is in the past, and the present is the PGF. So as our gamers fall, you can see MacDaddy has a default skin with a default pickaxe and a default umbrella. The Big Mac Daddy Show is not a veteran of Fortnite. However, he is a veteran of the Digital Octagon. Mac Daddy, what is your strategy on how you're going to survive in such a foreign video game?
I got no fucking idea. This was curveball to me last second. You know what? I screw people over in games they're playing and they know they're gonna play. But oh boy, was this a fucking screw job.
All a part of the plan. Executed to perfection, and you had no idea.
So
I gotta say, for screw jobs, this was done beautifully. I'm just not so pleased I'm on the ass end of it.
Well, if you're gonna be on a screw job, I imagine the ass part would be tough. Unless Oily came first, you might have a little bit of. Anyway, jumping over to Bud Nustin, who is a veteran of the Fortnite sport and has hundreds, if not tens of thousands of hours in the Fortnite game. Bud Nustin, what is your strategy in today's competition, and how confident do you feel on winning the BBC?
I mean, you know, this is something like Mac himself admitted this is a curveball. He's not ready for this in any way, shape, or form. I've been running Fortnite with the boys since it dropped today, alright? So I've gotten my fair share of practice. I've been doing this way before Mac started doing Fortnite. I was playing it before it was popular, alright? Let's get that thing sorted out, alright? I started these trends, alright? Trend setter, not a trend follower. We can write that down. But I'm feeling extremely confident in this. The plan worked to perfection. I know Larry Geiger's smiling in his office right now, and we both will be sharing a toast after I win that BBC championship.
So that does raise the point. I mean, this does seem to be a concerted effort between Larry Geiger, the Oily Arcader, and yourself. Bud Nustin, are you openly admitting right now that they were involved in this mass undertaking towards the Big Mac Daddy show?
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. You know, I was taught this when I played football. Lowest man wins. Mac decided to go low to take a title, so I'm going to go low to take a title. I'm going to go even lower than he could possibly imagine.
That's what she said. And jumping over to Mac Daddy. So, Mac, you are filling up on resources and ultimately faking it till you're making it. Do you have any sort of ultimate plan other than build and see what happens?
What are even the rules? Can I use guns? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, the rules of this match are only the Skybase rules. So ultimately, collect resources, build high, and try to be as sneaky as possible. You can loot any sort of loot you would like, including heals, weapons, or accessory items that may save you from a high fall. Now, of course, one of the most fun parts about OG Fortnite Skybases is the fact that there wasn't really anything to stop you from dying and falling to your death back in the day. You built because you were brave. You built because you put memes above all else. You built for fun. And that's what the PGF is bringing back. Because not only does Larry want to apparently screw over the Big Mac Daddy by putting him in some outrageous scenarios for him to overcome, he also wants to make sure that the PGF reminds each and every one of you that at the core of you is a professional gamer. You all have what it takes to dominate, decimate, and destroy. And while you're doing all three of those D's, you might as well throw in an F and have a little fun. Nustin, what does it feel like knowing that I need an audio check from you right now?
Check, 1, 2. Is John doing his job again, or is he slacking off? Big Mac.
I do believe John is finally pulling at least his forehead out of his ass, and we are back on the train of greatness. So, Bud Nustin, when it comes to Skybases, do you feel there's any tactic that works better than any others?
The tactic is just solely survive. You know, I mean, there's certain areas that you may or may not want to build over. You know, like kind of high populated areas that people are going to look at and shoot down. But you know, it's really just kind of not necessarily luck of the draw, but you know, the good players know where to go.
Amazing stuff. Spoken with confidence, like a true gamer. So as the circle starts to go in, we go over to the Mac Daddy. So Mac Daddy, when was the last time, if ever, you played Fortnite?
Yeah, the last time I played Fortnite was when I came in and screwed over Final MK. That was the last time and the only time. All right? Now you're throwing me curveballs, throwing me in challenges, but guess what? The Big Mac Daddy is going to do what he does best and compete.
Beautiful stuff. The Big Mac Daddy, of course, would know to not hit the truck first and to grab those RVs. Because if he hits the truck, they all disappear in one fell swoop. But that doesn't matter because the storm is nipping at the cheeks of our professional gamers. Well, back when Marcus was less of a commentator and more of a gamer, Fortnite was up on the list of games he played a lot, let me tell you. And one thing that I loved to do was those beautiful sky bases. Because ultimately, anybody can play a game as intended. But it truly takes a willingness to adventure to ultimately almost promise that you're going to lose. Because even if you got to the last circle, you still had no way of getting down from the sky base. But one tactic that we found worked quite well is if you start outside of the circle with your ramp and then you start to build up. That is a good way to get to max height before enemies can see you. But Mac Daddy, with some shots to his left.
Oh, don't die before you even get to build the base. Come on.
Because these gamers, this is the last circle.
Where's the fun in that?
Before they have to start building. So I do repeat, after this 2-minute timer goes down, the ramp starts, gentlemen. So prepare accordingly. And as I go,
ready. We're just stocking up.
absolutely. And as I go to the questions from the crowd, well, no real questions, just a roaring appreciation for being here and kind of missing file. Kind of being the operative word. That's it's like when somebody says you don't look bad. It's like, well, that's one hell of a compliment. Maybe one day I'll reach the threshold of good. All right,
I want to be good. I want to be great.
Jumping back over to Bud Nustin. He is almost maxed out on wood with very little brick or metal. Now, one thing about a sky base is how much materials you get. There's nothing to mine up in the sky. So there is a balance between the 40 seconds you guys have left and how quickly you access these materials. Because with 30 seconds on the clock till you have to build, it will be quite amazing to see how this. Oh my gosh, the MacDaddy
He tried.
Got 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I'm maxed out on wood, baby.
MacDaddy done with the wood, switching over to steel with 15 seconds till they have to build. These gamers are furiously swinging those pickaxes. And sorry, we just had some sort of ghost knock over a cup. That was interesting. But we got a, oh my goodness, we have the birthday girl herself, Holly 1995, coming in to the Digital Octagon. And not only that, Z-Diz, I do remember that it is you and your brother's birthday. So as these gamers find where they will start to build up, where these gamers start to find where they want to build up, it is time for a good old-fashioned Professional Gamers Federation happy birthday song. So without further ado, gamers, give the people what they want the most. Because on a 1 and a 2 and a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Z-Diz, Johnny, and Holly. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being born. Happy birthday to all the wonderful people out there in the digital arena. We love you. Let's get back down to the Digital Octagon. All right, gentlemen, you are out of time. And when that circle closes, your feet are no longer allowed to touch the ground.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, no! The Big Mac Daddy has to fight before he goes up.
Uh-oh, don't die. Oh, no!
Oh, my gosh. Bud Nustin has been taken out.
How?
Oh, my. This is the lowest sky base I think I've ever seen. The Mac Daddy ready to move, though, not to be slowed down.
I'm the only one that built anything.
Mac Daddy, feel free to assess before you go up. But as the
I have no idea how to even fucking do this. Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right.
Wrong direction.
The Big Mac Daddy relearning how to walk like a baby giraffe on the safari.
Oh, come on. He starts building after I die? That's bullshit.
Woo!
So.
Oh, God, they shot it!
He just walked off. What is this?
So. Unfortunately for my gamers, this is about as over as nothing has ever been over before, because let me tell you, my friends, that don't count. Those damn gamers didn't even get off the ground. and it ain't
I got
okay.
off the ground.
We are here to entertain, we are here to elevate, and we are here to energize. And I'll tell you right now, Fortnite didn't allow us to do any of that at all. So as we go to our sudden death match, this is for all the chicharrones, boys. Get in there, get off the ground, and give me that match that I want to see. Because I can tell you right now, when it goes the way we want it to, it's the best damn show on the internet. Because even when we do it that way, we're still the best show on the internet. So here's what I got to tell to you, each and every one of you people out there. Whether you're an oily lover, a Mac muncher, a Nustin newer, I got nothing. Sorry, we're running. I just buying time. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. If you're in the digital arena, you're with family. Because that means you have an appreciation for excellence, a taste for flavor, and an eye for competition. And we give you that buffet of greatness every single Friday, 6 o'clock-ish MST, right here on every single one of your streaming platforms. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like, make sure you share. Because the PGF is nothing without each and every one of you, except the best professional gamers in the entire world. So we got another round of Fortnite Skybase coming at you right now.
Yeah, hopefully he can get off the ground this time.
Because one round wasn't enough of this garbage. Let's do it a second time. At least I know how to fucking build this time. Maybe if these stream snipers would get the fuck out of our lobbies, all right? We'd actually stand a fighting chance. Where the fuck are we going?
For once, I agree with the Mac Daddy. I'm going where I want to go.
Well,
You're on your own, kid.
So this has become a first to get to the max height challenge. If it goes further than that, we will evolve. But for right now, between Oily, Nustin, Larry, I don't even have a script to go by anymore. So I say fuck it, and you guys do whatever it takes to get up into the sky and survive for as long as you can. So Mac Daddy diving down, we jump over to Nustin, who's flipping tricks in the sky. Now I tell you, gentlemen, you have until the closing of the first ring to be off the ground. I will keep you updated on that, but I just wanted to make sure everybody is in the same headspace. All right, Bud Nussin is on the ground collecting trees right off the rip. Jumping to Mac Daddy, he is doing the same. Fortunately, Mac Daddy not quite fluent in what gives the most materials. He is doing what he can to get the most.
Not
Little
quite
bit of
a
everything.
lot of things, is he?
You know, variety is the spice of life, and tonight's PGF Friday Night Fights is getting spicy. So jumping back over to Bud Nustin, who is still hacking away at a tree. The best thing about a Skybase challenge is the beginning tends to be the most exciting. Not really. Jumping back over to Mac because he's got better graphics. So Mac Daddy, after that first round of Fortnite, how do you feel about the game?
Let me tell you, I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'd rather be up against Oily.
The slippery one himself. You would rather be going up against your former Professional Gamers Federation partner than have to play Fortnite?
Goddamn right.
Now, if that's not a testament to either how bad Fortnite is or how good Oily is, I don't know, but it doesn't matter because our gamers will do whatever it takes to win, even if it means playing a game like Fortnite. As we go over to Nustin, who's still hacking away at a tree, I do remind you guys, you are at the 2-minute and 10-second mark. Now, Nustin, what, if anything, are you planning on doing differently this round?
I mean, I'm mainly focusing on getting the materials, same thing as last time. It's just boring, it's monotonous, you know, this must be what Max viewers feel like every time they try to tune in for a stream.
Jumping over the Mac Daddy.
This guy has the audacity to insult the great people of the Big Mac Daddy show. Let me tell you, chump, you got no right to insult Zetas, Holly, Towering Ewok, Jesse Spooker. All right, you jump. You don't even have enough class to hang around these people. All right? So watch your goddamn mouth.
Of course, the Big Mac Daddy calling off legends from his chat. To name a few others, we got Holly, we got Zetas, and we got, of course, Marcus. All right, gentlemen, you are less than 1 minute away from going sky high. I recommend starting to figure out where you're going to start your bridges, because that also is a very tactical decision. Jumping over to Fortnite, or excuse me.
Spot all planned out.
Jumping over to Nustin playing Fortnite. As you can see, he is almost maxed out on wood already. Much more efficient gathering going on. I think the shell shock is what got to our gamers most in that first match, besides the obvious stream snipers coming, because how else would they have been aware of our Professional Gamers Federation's locations? But we take on all challengers, be it foreign or digital, as opposed to domestic. Anyway. All right, gentlemen, you have 3, 2, 1. Plant your base and become an ace. It is time to climb. Jumping over to Mac Daddy, who is trying to figure out how to put a ramp down. Up he goes.
Thought you said your feet have to be off by now.
They are. Both gamers are in the air and heading up. So one thing I will remind/warn the Mac Daddy specifically, once you do reach that maximum build, as much as it would be very funny for you to just run straight off, it will not allow you to build at some point. So please take that in mind as you ascend to the heavens. But switching over to Nustin, who sees the Mac Daddy to his left. Now, please do remember, gentlemen, do not shoot each other out. That is
Are
the
you
one.
fucking kidding me?
No, we jump over to Mac Daddy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, Mac Daddy has been shot out.
Oh, you know, you hate to see it happen.
So we jump over to Nustin,
I mean you love.
who apparently is heading towards the direction of Mac Daddy.
My sky base is totally fine.
But Nustin making his presence large and in charge.
Beautiful sky base. You know what this is? This is the sky base of the new BBC champion. I think that's what it looks like.
I can tell you, from a sky base to a sky mansion, he is not making it unknown that he is in the sky. Unbelievable. The Mac Daddy being shot down. Let's go back over there. And just in pure disbelief, the Mac Daddy is ticking away. Mac Daddy, just a pure look of disbelief in your face.
It's a shame.
Oh no, the Bud Nustin with 260 seconds to pick him up, but ultimately doesn't need to.
Can't get to him. I'm all the way. I can't get to him. I'm all the way in my sky base.
Well, just like all challenges that came before it, this one must continue. So Bud Nustin, as you have a sky base built, let's see how far you can get.
Well, I'm all out of materials. So.
Oh. Well, in that case, how can we make this more exciting? Hold on, Larry. I'm listening. Please excuse the silence. I'm having 3 conversations at once.
I feel like, yes, me. I feel like
Really?
Perfect.
Really? Okay. All right, Larry. I like it. Okay.
Yes, me. I feel like
So, a challenge has been issued, Bud Nustin, if you're ready to hear it. Larry Geiger just came up with a challenge to you, and if you accept it and accomplish it, you will have an opportunity next Friday to go up against the Rootin' Tootin' Titan for his double FAC. Really?
Is this a double up that I'm hearing?
If you manage to recover the Big Mac Daddy and res him in time, you will be guaranteed a double FAC match next week on Friday Night Fights. With 158 seconds left, do you accept that challenge?
I don't see how I can. You know, add another trophy to the trophy case. I'll do my best to get there, though. You know, Mac went really far. Didn't really get far, though. You know, so I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do, but yeah, I don't hold out much hope for him.
Oh my gosh, the Big Mac Daddy. What do you think about Larry doing once again, giving away somebody's title?
You know what I think this is? I think Larry's just fucking torturing me right now, huh? This is what it is, Larry. You throw me in a fucking match with Oily, you take me away, you put me in Fortnite with this screw job out of nowhere. Huh? And then just match after match, stream sniper after stream sniper. When is it gonna end? You're in my head? You're making me go crazy.
Well, if you do remember, Big Mac Daddy, you had some choice words for our commissioner last week that actually got you immediately. Oh my gosh, not even paying attention. Bud Nustin just recovered the Mac Daddy.
It's that easy.
But you and Larry Geiger had a pretty strong altercation when you went to his office last week. I mean, you cannot say this is unprovoked.
You know, I didn't expect him to throw me into this kind of a fuckery tournament. You know, he was giving me solo, single-player challenges at the highest level of skill. All right? And then I'm on this goddamn game, losing my voice, losing my mind,
Not the only thing.
and most likely losing my belts to this bullshit. But you know what? I'm going to do my best to compete and do what I can. Because that's what I always do.
Amazing stuff. The Mac Daddy being brought back to life by Bud Nustin, who is being grenaded like you couldn't imagine. Will he get the revive? Oh my gosh, he almost got the revive.
Hey, pros don't fake.
Oh my goodness. The Big Mac Daddy show was seconds from being revived by Bud Nustin. But unfortunately for both of them, due to the outcome of Mac Daddy dying first, he is no longer our BRBBC, and Bud Nustin himself is the Professional Gamers Federation Bad Bitch Battle Royale Champion. Or Battle Royale Bad Bitch Champion Bud Nustin. How does it feel to finally, after all this time, all of the sabotage, you finally wear a belt from the PGF on your waist? How does it feel?
It's a long time coming, and I don't blame you, Marcus. This is a moment. It's a mouthful. You know, Bud Nustin, the new PGF Battle Royale BRBBC champion. It's headlines. It's ticket sellers. This is the future of the PGF right here. This is what I've been meaning to do for a long time. It's been a long time coming for the Big Mac Daddy. You know, he's normally not used to this kind of scenario, you know, kind of being a loser, you know, but he's going to have to hold this L this one time, you know.
Oh my goodness, Bud Nustin. Well said, man. So ultimately, though, much like the Big Mac Daddy, there is very likely going to be some people who said that you did some dirty dealings to get this done. So between the colluding with Larry and Oily Arcade, or how do you feel with the win?
A win is a win. My football coach said lowest man wins, and he also said a win is a win. He's a wise man, I gotta say. Wise man.
Man, riding high and riding happy. Apparently, being the champion is the thing that matters the most, because at the PGF, champions wear the belt and they get the luxuries. And I can tell you right now, you just took down one of the PGF's most challenging professional gamers. This man, the Big Mac Daddy Show, has left a trail of destruction over the last couple months that is just truly something of the record books. You took down a monolith of the PGF, and your happiness shows it, and I love to hear it. But I gotta know what's next, Nustin.
I mean, hey, look, it wasn't guaranteed, but Larry Geiger definitely put the idea in my head. You know, Root's been talking a lot of shit recently. I might have to put him in his place, you know, but that's for another week. That's for another week. For now, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out with my boys. I'm going to celebrate. We're going to hit the bars, and I'm going to bring the BRBBC championship everywhere I go.
Absolutely amazing, Bud Nustin. I just want to thank you again for making this one of the most stressful Friday Night Fights I've ever had to manage. But I can tell you right now, whether it's you and Oily and Larry messing with me, or the Big Mac Daddy Show giving me more than I ever thought I'd have to commentate on, the Professionals Gamers Federation is blessed to have each and every one of you amazing professional gamers. So, Bud Nustin, congratulations to you in your new title, the Battle Royale Bad Bitch Champion. Bud Nustin, everybody. Let's hear it for him. Oh, Johnny, what are you doing here? Now, I can tell you, there's a lot of things that have gone on today in the Professional Gamers Federation. We had alliances formed. We had a clear and total assault on the Big Mac Daddy Show from Larry Geiger and his two new cohorts, Bud Nustin and Oily Arcader. We still haven't seen the match between Mac Daddy and Oily. Will that come next? I don't know, man. He's a hard one to get his hands on because he's pretty slippery. All I know is there's going to be some bills to pay and some belts to win, because Mac Daddy's not done, because he may have lost this match, but this war, oh man, this war has just begun. So even though you can't see him, the Rootin' Tootin' Titan's here somewhere. There he is. And our Rootin' Tootin' Titan himself managed to bust in to the Fall Guys match, trying to absolutely screw over the Big Mac Daddy Show. But through it all, the Mac Daddy persevered, only being taken down at the very last match during the Diamond Daddy tournament. Well, I can tell you all right now, it's not over. Because if you want more, an in-depth dive happens this Tuesday on the Battle Pass. And if you want to see what our professional gamers are going to get up to next, the only place to do it is here in the Professional Gamers Federation. So I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you to the professional gamers who do it unlike anybody else in the world. And we will see each and every one of you next week on the PGF. Much love, and since Johnny isn't here, I'll say it for him. PGF for life.
The threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Holding the best